Right, starting right here, we've got some IBCs and stuff piled up here. That's the old stone sheds and that around the farm here. Got some wood and that. The old tin sheds, got solar, of course, starting to get into the solar thing. IBCs, they use a lot, or we use them a lot. We've got the old bales and that over here. The old swing set, you won't see one like that. Again, they don't make them like that. Use a lot of straw in it for the gardens and that. That is a Massey Ferguson guard, actually. I wonder where the old girl is at the moment. She's not here, obviously. So here's the back garden. Got some geraniums and some IBC, some trees that are netted, that are in dormant, of course, at the moment. The beehive over the back, I don't know if you can see that, is we got the, yeah, I've got to come and look at that in a minute. The barrel of water in that there, got some pumpkins in it there at the moment. Of course, the old stone building from days gone by. Then you have the IBCs here. So here we go, we've got pumpkin, we've got nettles. Make nettles gnocchi, nettle soup. There's a nice big pumpkin there. I'll take that one home with me while we're here. These ones are just gone farrow at the moment. Pumpkins. These were the old, it used to be an old chook farm, so they had the old chook sheds and that here. There's asbestos, by the way. And then put some olive trees and that in here and that. I think the Kalamata. Of course, there's a wood pole. Heap of old sleepers and stuff like that to cut up for the wood fire during the week. During the winter, not the week. This used to be an old pigeon coop back in the day. Luxury for the pigeons. I got some queen excluders I've got to take home from there. Of course, we have a few of the old buildings, the old tank, and it used to be a windmill. So they used to pump the water up and into the old stone tank. Then they had another little tank next to it, of course. And they've got a loading ramp over there by the car that the kids used to drive around in. All kids in Australia, and I suppose everywhere. If they're on farm, they learn machinery and that. You know, quick, really. They learn at a young age. So that's the old pigeon coop. And that's couple of old sheds and that here, but we're thinking about trying to like make these into like sort of like feedlots and that for doing some sheep and lambs and that. Maybe some goats and that. We're not sure what we're going to do there, but yeah, it's all fenced off. We've just got to do some repairs. But this is you know, a bit of a walk around the actual farm itself. Again, asbestos sheeting. The old, see how this is all put together with the rubble and stuff, local stuff, stones. You know, old window and that in there. She's the old one. It even got a brick in it. Jeez, that's flash. Used to be the dog yard and that. As you can see, there's a boxhorn bush. African boxhorn. They're a bit of a curse around the rural area. Of course, the cropping that's in is wheat and that out there, I reckon, this year. And what's on the other side? But you can tell here comes a truck up the highway. There we go. We'll have a look at a grain truck, all grain already, back on boards. Hey, buddy. A pilot car just went the other way. Or, you know, we've got a lot of houses and that come through here, like transportable houses and that on the back of trucks and that. They use these roads a lot, actually. And that's the bush out there, see? Like, it's just never ending of mallee scrub out there. There's paddocks and that in between, but a lot of it's just like mallee. Yeah, I'll make a future another video where I'm going up to Swan Reach and that, and you'll be able to see all that. I'll put in some road trip stuff in that as well. But I've got to have a look in here. This is the, yeah, I still got some boxes and that in here I've got to clean out. Bee boxes and good old shed. But anyway, that's down the bottom of the yard. Go for a walk up the top. couple of the fellas I talked to on, I play with on PlayStation and that, with the Farmer Simulator. I said to them, well, when I come down here today, that I'll run around and have a squiz at the stuff around. And here we got a bull ants nest. There's some bull ants there. I don't know if you can see them. Here in the sunlight, I'll see a couple. This is how you do it. There we go. Now we've got some bull ants happening. Meat ants, you know, Australian meat ants that get rid of a lot of carrion and stuff around the place. Roadkill. Compost pile in that area here for the garden, of course. Old pitchfork. Put in a whole heap of natives along here to yeah, a lot of natives in that for windbreak and that over the years. Wander through here. Don't mind me breathing that. I've got emphysema and heart condition, so sort of plays up a bit. Yes, kid's car. I go run around everywhere with that. Learn how to drive. Here's one for the boys. John Deere. John Deere oil drum, boys. And gals, you know. We got some BP stuff there. BP drum. Yes, I did jump then when I fell down. Some more pumpkins. To grab a couple of those. And some tomatoes over there. This is winter, by the way. That's why there's not much growing. Half a keg, beer keg. I used to use that for me. Oh, look at that. It's a nice little succulent there. Could say lamb's tongue, but I'm not sure. There you go, some tomatoes. I'll take you over the greenhouse in a minute. More wood piles. If I shut up for 5 minutes, oh, there's another drum. A lot of footy. There's no amble. That used to be a black shit smith shop just there. I won't go in it. Could be a snake in there. That's me. It's me bee shed. I've got a cool house net in there that we use for the bee shed. Got a bit of a Venetian blindy thing happening here. Normally, of course, you got to pump your water up to your tank. The rainwater tanks. Lots of rainwater tanks. There's more olive grove coming around. A flannel and that there. She's a bit overgrown. I like the mint. This is the what else? The mix. Nephews did that wall job there. I'll show you in a sec. But here we are in here. What else? That cactus thing's gone mad at the back there. Started from a pot with some chilies. Different types of, lots of different types of chilies. Some really hotties. Yeah, you blokes saying, oh, we can handle better than that. So a lot of different chilies, Thai chilies and stuff. Now IBCs again for wicker beds. Look it up on a lot of channels. Rob Bob, Queensland. So you got some flowers and that coming out there. Rob Bob, he does a lot of the wicker beds and stuff. You can look him up. Have a look on his channel. That's where get a lot of inspiration from other people when you're using GoPros, but internet and stuff like that. There's some red chard, and we've got a whole heap of garlic and that in there. Passion fruit vine in front of me. That mint there. It's sort of a lemon mint. Another cactus over there. Flat broadleaf, and there's more chilies and cucumbers there. I'm getting off cucumbers, capsicum. Jeez, getting bad, aren't I? So yes, this brickwork, it was all bricks that we got from an old when they poured down a whole heap of our house commission houses, whichever way you want to say it. And of course there was a post veranda around here before, so yeah, Mick got his nephews and that to put all that in. He put shade cloth around it, so the whole lot of it's all enclosed all the way around. So it's really good, and it's pretty warm. Now you got some basili. What do you call it? Yeah, but so you got some kiwis over there. You got a whole heap of chard. I'll have to pick a heap of that before I go. More garlic, lots of garlic. Is that a plane coming? And so you can see the olives on the tree. So the olives, beautiful olives. Used to pick and make a lot of oil. Olives make oil, virgin oil, and then you got lavender there, which was good. That's why the bees are still here. I didn't take all the bees from this farm. Left one hive here. It's got what I call killer bees in it. They're a bit aggressive. That's a truck coming down the road. You can hear. What was it? Oh no, it is a plane. There you go. One of the local plane guys flying around. I can't really see that in the sunlight, but you can probably see him. They got an airport just out of here, and a lot of times they use these paddocks around here as emergency landing. They will actually practice touchdowns and takeoffs in our paddocks around here. We've got some native trees along here, like a little bottle brushy type things. More natives. This one here is a pomegranate. As you can see, it's just an old pomegranate that just grows every year, and we eat some off of it, but the majority of it goes to waste. It's the lemon, another garden bed. We've got some daisies there. We've got different plants in there. You got to remember it's winter again. Mix plants some more flowers in there. Probably ready for mothers. Look, there's a flowering Tuscan, I think it is. Lavender. That's a flowering whatever it is. One of the natives. Can't remember. Because we've got sour sobs here. You know, as kids we pull them all out and we chew the ends of them. But we got to get them where the Alsatians aren't. There's no dogs around. A few daisy bushes. A little fig there. Look at the figs on that little fig tree. Isn't that beauty? There's another plane way up yonder. You can't see it. It's brought up by the sun. They're all taken off from the airport today, having a bit of a fly around. Little lemons on the tree over there. Grapevine that goes crazy. More mint. Grapevine that goes crazy every year. And the caterpillars love it. And then yeah, that's not the stuff there. Glass fittings for. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it open? It's open. So this is the enclosed area. See, it's enclosed all the way around. He's put plants on the other side. But there's a wood stove and that for winter. Come in here and it's nice and warm in here at the moment with all these windows. But you know, that's how you just add a bit of a comfort to yourself. Like with an old place like this, there is Mick doesn't like me saying it, but there's a ghost here. So these are the ones. Thank you, guys. I've got to get these for my plumbing today. Actually, these pipes. They said they were going to be on the lounge, so I've got to take these home and do that. That's a cacti. It's the header tank. Pump the water up. Now that's a cactus. And a lot of succulents in that around the place, you know, like they got these flowering, going to be flowering these cactus here. See that? Look at those, look at that. Wow. Trip. All these delicate little flowers. And these succulents. Good stuff to grow if you're in a dry area. Succulents grow really well. That's all salt bush along here. Makes good for a boundary. And of course we've got the cellar. We've just got all the root stuff and that down there, worm farms and that in the cellar. But yeah, there we go. Well, easy and that's the farm tour, guys. And we'll go out to a few more farms around the place, look at machinery and that later. I can't find the Massey. Massey must be out getting. We had a problem with the front end loader. That's an old saw there. Look at that. Deadly, mate, deadly. Old school. Yeah. That's her at the minute. That's my son, buddy. Throwing all this crappy wood everywhere. We're going to burn it off. So that's it. Alright, that's the farm tour. Hooroo.